Has anyone else worked in an old building and felt like something was watching you from the walls or below? I go to high school in a small town in southern Oregon. The place is surrounded by forest, and our school building is one of the oldest in the area. Built in 1913 on land that used to belong to a massive logging camp. Everyone jokes about how the school's falling apart. Warped floorboards, rusty pipes, dead zones for Wi-Fi. But there's one part of the school no one jokes about, the sub-basement under the auditorium. Most students don't even know it exists. You need an old iron key and a lot of nerve to go down there. I'm on the tech crew for the school play, so I've been down there a few times. It's where we store old props and set pieces, costumes, mannequins, broken chairs, even some stuff from the 1960s no one remembers using. But it always feels wrong, like the air's too still, like the walls are holding their breath. It started getting weirder during our spring production. Our lighting tech, Mark, went missing for almost an hour one night. We found him upstairs, pale and shaking. He said he heard scratching behind the walls and thought someone was trapped. When he leaned down to listen closer, he said something whispered back. Not to him, about him. I thought he was messing with us. Until I saw it myself. One night, rehearsal ran late. Everyone left. I realized I left my jacket in the sub-basement, so I grabbed the key and went down alone. I made it halfway down when I heard it, a dragging sound, like something being pulled across the floor. Not skittering, not animal-like, deliberate, wet, heavy. I stopped, turned off my flashlight. I don't know why. Some instinct told me to be quiet. I peeked around the corner of a shelf, and that's when I saw it. Something hunched over in the far corner, pale skin, thin arms, legs too long. Its back was arched like it wasn't used to standing upright. Its face wasn't right. It didn't have lips, just a long jaw that opened too far, filled with dark teeth like nails. It was holding a backpack, Samantha Perez's backpack. She went missing 3 weeks earlier. Everyone assumed she ran away. Her locker had been emptied by her parents, but there it was in that thing's hands. It tilted its head like it could smell me. I backed away slowly. I made it up the stairs and slammed the iron door shut. I didn't sleep that night. I couldn't stop thinking about what it was and what it wanted. The next day, I found deep scratch marks on the inside of the backstage doors, claw marks that hadn't been there before. I did research, old town records, newspaper clippings, anything I could find. Turns out, in the early 1900s, before the school was built, the land was used for illegal labor camps run by the McHale Logging Company. They brought in undocumented workers and housed them underground to avoid inspection. When a landslide hit, a section of the tunnel collapsed, burying at least 14 workers alive. The company denied it. The families were silenced. No rescue attempt was ever recorded. Some believed they starved. Others whispered that something older was already down there, and those tunnels weren't just used to hide workers, but to feed something. One article even mentioned rumors of long-limbed pale figures stalking the woods near the tunnels. Locals called it the Root Man, a thing born underground, shaped like a person, but made of rot and hunger. I think that's what I saw. I think it never left. And now that students are using the basement again, it's feeding again. Samantha was first. Mark dropped out a week after that rehearsal, never said goodbye. And just last night, the iron door to the sub-basement was open. The key still in the lock. No one admitted unlocking it.